CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop. CHICKEN. Use the code
Guys, the Chickens here, back today with another Beach video. In today's video, guys, we have the Season 18 Tech Tree Guide coming at you live. Going to get you all the info that you need very quickly and concisely to go ahead and get started. It's been a bit of a rough go. It's also very early, but we're going to get through this together. So if you do find this video helpful, I do appreciate it if you use the code CHICKEN in the shop. We do give away every 2 months $100 worth of free instant training. So if you're playing the season, you're frustrated, don't have instant training, that's an easy free way to get it. Simply use the code CHICKEN in the shop. So here we go. All right, so the tech tree. You want to do everything that you can to get to heavies and get to flares first. Now, based on where I was, I ended up at 23 keys instead of 24, so I'm 1 key short of the flare, but that's okay. We can get that through either ranking up or by not making this critical mistake that I made. Now, early on, I didn't want to spend all of my tokens. I made the mistake of getting machine guns. Had I bypassed machine guns, I could have gone through 3 engines and I could have got flares. But I would have had less tokens to upgrade stuff because I would have needed 300 tech level to get through the 3rd engine. And you can only do that by unlocking or upgrading stuff. So that was a bit of a gamble on my end. It didn't really pay off. But yeah, so we want to get, you know, it's just important to optimize everything to get to heavies and flares. All the other stuff is not really worth talking about right now. I can go over some of the stuff that is going to be and has been useful so far. Mines being the biggest one. My base is a clustered base. It has mines in the back. This guy actually, I just switched to this. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the new meta, but essentially this is how the attacks look. Yes, it is a free snipe on the bottom, but they come through here, and with no flares, with only the ability to shock, it's just way too much damage. It's way too many mines. You know, it's way too much firepower with all those flamethrowers. Also looks kind of cool for the troops to get through with a decent amount of time. Now, other troop combos, heavy Zookas, they're going to be able to make their way through. But for right now, we're seeing primarily just heavy rushing. So it works well for that. Building health, that's nice. That's key. You're going to want that. Save some of your tokens for that if you can. Like I said, mines are important. Boom mines. Basically, mines, boom mines, building health. Flamethrowers are great. I definitely noticed a difference there. I would not recommend skipping over anything to get boom cannons. They're not, you know, anything out of this world. They are a little bit annoying. We definitely want them soon, but not for at the sacrifice of getting heavies or flares. Get your sniper towers up to rank 3 if you can. Get your mortars up a little bit if you can. Over here, I'm actually going to switch to machine guns. I meant to do that earlier. That should actually help us a little bit. So let's see. We got machine gun there. Where was the other one? Over there. So that should help us out a little bit. So in terms of the attacks, guys, there's not a whole lot that we really can do. I mean, we're just launching heavies out. But moving forward, once we get the flare, we want to go straight to Zookas. We want to get those. And then we want to move over. We want to get Kavan. We want to get cryo bombers. And we really want to pack stuff in before we move on to 4 ERs. Because once we go to 4 ERs, if we're attacking with heavies and Zookas, we're not going to be doing a very good job. So yeah, I have seen some guys use Everspark. Again, not really worth it in my opinion just yet. If you are stuck using Cryoneers, just hang in there. You know, Riflemen are just around the corner, so just do what you can to try to get some chests until that point. So let's get into some battles, guys, and see how this goes. Couple different drops that I like to use. This is different. This guy's got max level cannon, so it's going to be a little bit harder to get through. What I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to throw everyone down at once. I need all my damage together because max cannons do have pretty good health. If you're going against a base like this that has a little bit lower level defenses, what you can do is just simply tap along the ramp to put your troops out. That'll get them spread out across the defenses a little bit faster. It'll get the troops moving, you know, again a little bit faster and put you in a better position. I should have been shocking here. I forgot. I think I double shocked there by mistake. That's okay. Yeah, it's always nice if you can get a few straggler heavies to come through these boom mines. You have to be very careful when the boom mines are spaced out along the ledge, that you're not having just all your heavies walk right over top of them, because it can actually destroy all of your heavies in a single in a single go if you're not careful. So something to look out for. Something to look out for. All right, so we got some more heavies coming up here. And use the shocks. It may not seem like much, the shock bombs on, you know, like single defenses, like single batches of machine guns or low-level sniper towers, but just use them, especially if there's mines everywhere. Every little bit of damage that you can prevent helps. So we want to make sure that we're doing that. Look at this, guys. We got another fizzle coming out here. So the base is holding strong, and I feel like we're really at a bad kind of tech point as well, where I'm facing guys that have a lot more stuff than I do. So I think that's you know, the only tools that that I have currently are to make the defense as strong as possible. So I feel like we've done that, and that's really all we can do at this point. So this guy does have the boom mine spread around the edge. We'll show you how we go against that. So it's pretty simple. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Want to keep out 2 boats of heavies for the trail off. We'll let these guys go in and get some work done over here. I'm gonna save my shocks for the end of the attack. I don't think we really need them for up front right now. I think we're looking okay. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right, I'll throw them in now. I just want to get them moving at different spots. I don't want them all clustered together. I want them, you know, I want one pack of heavies walking over mines while the other pack's taking down engine rooms, if at all possible. Alright, so now I'll start shocking because we want to make sure we're not taking too much damage as we walk over across these boom mines. Okay, there we go. And another shock there. We're looking alright. 3 minutes. We're coming around the corner. That is nice. And a shock here. Opponent has retreated. Perfect, guys. The base is holding strong. We're doing the things. And that's not a bad time for heavy with no flares. I'll take that. I will take that. And boom, 244. But more importantly, let's see what happened to Bad Destiny over here. So it looks like he got this engine no problem. He came up through the minefield on the top. The minefield is always a great way to go. People really underestimate the amount of damage that not just the boom mines, but the regular mines do. Like, look at that. That was just perfect. And they hug the corner too. You'll see that heavies, you know, the troops do that in Boom Beach. All of them. They walk really tight to the corner. For whatever reason, that's just kind of how their matchmaking, their pathing works. But yeah, let's see if we can keep this rock and rolling here, guys. So we're gonna go. We're gonna do a spread job here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can do this because number one, he does not have boom mines lined around the corner, so we're okay to just walk in one big kind of collective unit. 2, he's got defenses spread across the top, so I want to make sure I'm attacking them from all angles. I don't want to just everyone focus on, you know, one defense and slowly go over at a time. I want us taking down the whole front at the same time, if we can. I'm actually going to shock this flamethrower. Just because I don't want to lose too many heavies there. I'm going to shock this stuff too. I'm going to get those heavies moving up. Okay. This is going a little bit slower. I think we're probably going to lose this attack. And just because we didn't get much of a split, they kind of stayed together for the most part. We had that little handful that went up to the front, but they really didn't accomplish that much for us. So let's get some shocks out. Again, use your shocks. There's nothing else to spend your GB on, so make sure that you're using your shocks. Okay. Now look at this. He's got 4 boom mines right here. Just spaced out enough that it wasn't a huge issue. So this is going to be... Yeah, I think we're going to lose this one. But, well, for what we had, I feel like we put up a pretty good fight. But, you know, if you can, try to keep your attacks close to 3 minutes. That seems to be the marker for right now. 232 is not going to cut it. I want to see what this guy used. I feel like he used something different because everyone else has fizzled out against this base so far. So he definitely had a trick up his sleeve. He was not using all heavies. Okay, he was using all heavies. Does he have flares? Otherwise, that seems impossible. Okay, he does have flares. So he flared in here. Shocked. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm not going to beat flares. There's, you know, There's only so much you can do for the time being. But guys, I hope that gets you started off on the right foot for Season 18. Again, if this video does help you out, make sure you subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for, we're going to do daily updates as the season, as the meta changes, most important upgrades, unlocks, things like that. We got you covered. Stay tuned. Guys, as always, thanks so much for watching. That is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative, and we'll see you next one, guys. Check it out. Back.